What do you know about the Socratic method? Hello dear teachers, this is teacher Iman. We as a third grade class teachers are going to talk about another teaching method, which is Socratic method. According to Socrates, the Socratic method is all about creating a dialogue between the students and the teachers. In the Socratic method, questions are a prime tool. The main focus is to create a dialogue through the medium and ensure that teachers and students maintain it. Consequently, this builds their knowledge by forming important connections between what they know and what they learned. In this method, the classroom experience is a shared dialogue between teacher and students, in which both are responsible for pushing the dialogue forward through questioning. The teacher or leader of the dialogue asks probing questions in an effort to expose the values and beliefs which frame and support the thoughts and statements of the participants in the inquiry. The students ask questions as well, both of the teacher and each other. And these are some examples of how should students sit while using the Socratic method in the classroom. These questions can be asked while using the Socratic method for the dialogue. What do you mean by that? Why do you think it is true? Is that the only way? What is the worst that could happen? How can we verify or disprove? How do we arrive at that conclusion? Of course, this method has some advantages, such as fostering critical thinking skills, active students' engagement, adapting to diverse learning style, promotes active learning, giving them ownership of what they are learning through discussion, debate, evaluation, and analysis of material, promote independent, higher-level thinking in their students. Unfortunately, it has disadvantages too, such as easy failure rate without students' participation, a fear of public speaking in common, loss of interest possible when a teacher is speaking with an individual student. There is often no right answer. Some students dislike this. Might not work if the one asking already has an opinionated answer. There are 5 stages of which a Socratic dialogue is composed: wonder, reflect, refine, restate, and repeat. As we know, choice theory is based on the 5 needs of human: love, fun, power, freedom, and survival. And because the Socratic method is based on teacher and students' connections, affords students to feel love and having fun exchanging their thoughts together, with showing their power participating in the subject. Also affords them the freedom to express their thoughts and freely talk in the class. But every teacher who uses this method should set some rules at the beginning, mentioning respecting everyone's thoughts so students feel secure to share their thoughts and ideas. We can say that through using Socratic method, almost every student's needs are fulfilled in the class. The main idea of using this method in our classrooms is that we can create the creative ideas in our students to become inventors and invent new inventions in the future. Here is a short video about how can one Socratic question lead to a great discovery.
Good, very good. Now tie this end to that torch. Spacious, I want you to imagine that this is the Earth, and that each of these flames represent the 2 extreme positions of the sun in relation to it, in winter and in summer. What would happen if both these positions were the 2 centers of one and the same circle?
But it isn't possible, mistress.
Wait, what do we know about a circle? We know that the center of a circle is always the same distance from any point along its perimeter.
Exactly.
Yes, so what if I divide this center into 2? But what I keep constant is the sum of their two distances to the perimeter. Oh, all right, look, I'll show you, watch. As I move this rod along the cord, as one segment increases, the other segment decreases, and vice versa. Therefore, the sum of the two is always going to be constant. Do you see that? Now, what if we apply this to the movement of the Earth? What figure will we obtain? An ellipse! With the sun at one of its foci.
And thank you for listening.